Well, we're back at the White House, back at Lafayette Square. Doesn't seem to be anything happening today. But actually they've opened Pennsylvania Avenue here. So everything is open. Well, except for the left side. I think they're still building the ballroom. Oh no, they got music. See, they've opened Pennsylvania Avenue over here. And hello, welcome to the vlog, everybody. Here's the White House. I don't see any snipers on the roof there, but see, they've closed off this whole side. I think they're building the huge ballroom at the White House. So that's anyway, that's what's happening at the White House today. Well, Lafayette Square is closed today on this side. I don't know if we can go down. No, we can't go down that way. We have to go back around to the other side. Oh, it looks like there's a street festival going on there. Maybe I can have lunch there. Yeah, once in a while they have a street festival going on here at Vermont Avenue here by the White House, and see if we can go around and see what they have over there. See if they have something nice. See, we have to go around Lafayette Square, and that's what we're doing. We're just going around Lafayette Square to get back to the other side. All right, well, okay, we're back down to this side, and then we got vendors here. We got the Trump vendors here, and we got some Charlie Kirk t-shirts here. Just got Charlie Kirk t-shirts. Want to buy a Charlie Kirk t-shirt? Let's buy one. I wonder how much it is. Anyway, let's go down this way and see what we can do here. It's a nice bright sunny day. It's been rainy the last couple of days, so today it's nice and sunny. I think I'm going up to the hill just to see what's going on up at the hill today. Maybe I'll have lunch at Union Station after that. Okay, we are back on Pennsylvania Avenue, going up to the hill. Alright, as I was saying, we are back on Pennsylvania Avenue, going up to the hill. To my right is the Justice Department. Oh, you know what? We can probably get something here at the Justice Department, like a then and now photo. This is the U.S. Department of Justice. I remember they filmed a scene from All the President's Men here. Let me see if I can find that scene and if I can match it to the actual place. I remember Dustin Hoffman and Robert Redford were coming out of this building, I think. Alright, as you can see, we're going up to the hill. Capitol Hill, Capitol building. So let's see what's happening up there. I couldn't get the photo for the Justice Department for All the President's Men photo because there were a couple of security guards on there. I didn't want to do it. Anyway, let's go up to the hill, and I think there's another location up there for All the President's Men at the Library of Congress. So there used to be a big Trump photo up there, big Trump banner, but I guess people were complaining, so they took it down. But the flag is still there, and also that picture, that big banner of Teddy Roosevelt. This is the Department of Labor over here, right by Capitol Hill. Here's the Capitol building right here. And that's where we are. We're almost up to the hill. Well, it happened again. My bike died on me again. I don't think the battery carries much of a charge anymore. I charged it fully yesterday, and today, after just maybe 30 minutes of riding time, it died on me. Yeah, I think this bike's battery has had it. I either need to replace the battery. I can take out the battery, I just can't remember how. And I think it's still under warranty. I can get a new battery for free. I think so. I'm gonna do that because it's only been a year since I bought this bike. so I need to get a new battery. See, the bike is dead again. I'm all the way up here on Capitol Hill and my bike died. Oh boy. Well, while we're here, let's see if there's anything going on at the hill and see what's up. Well, looks pretty quiet up on the hill. Nothing much going on. No protests and no impromptu press conferences. Although there is a much more larger security force than there usually is, because you know things are tense, I guess, here in America right now, especially since the Charlie Kirk assassination. Welcome to the hill, everybody. We're up on Capitol Hill again to see what is going on. Let's head on down to the Library of Congress down there and see what's going on at the Library of Congress, and then we'll go to the Supreme Court over here. I don't know if they're done with the we're done with the refurbishing of the Supreme Court. Last time I was here, they were refurbishing it, and hopefully they're done. But let's go to the Library of Congress first, and I'm going to show you a filming location for All the President's Men, right there at the Library of Congress, right there with my dead bike. On Capitol Hill. Either legitimate press or just vloggers. You know, there's a lot of vloggers now who pass off as legitimate press. Okay, let's go to the Library of Congress here. Then we're gonna have to figure out how to take this bike back. Maybe take it on the metro. Thankfully, the metro isn't so busy right now. It's the middle of the day, so if it was rush hour, it'd be a different story. But let's go down to the Library of Congress first. Here it is right now. There it is, everybody, the Library of Congress. Oh, they're still doing renovation work on the Supreme Court over here on the right, on the left. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm looking for this scene from All the President's Men. See, Robert Redford, who just passed away a few days ago, which gave me this idea, is walking down the steps at the Library of Congress, and I think these are the steps right here. Don't you think? I think these are the steps right here that Robert Redford is stepping down from, as you can see right there. I think that's the one. But the problem, but there's no, that elegant post is not there for some reason. No, why? Maybe that was installed later on. Don't you think? Right here. There it is, the Library of Congress, right up here. And the steps where Robert Redford went down at. Robert Redford, rest in peace. So this is where that scene was filmed from All the President's Men of Robert Redford going down these steps. Where he was hurrying down these steps. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, we're back up on the hill. I decided not to go to the Supreme Court anymore because, you know, my bike is dead and it's a little bit hot. It's not hot, it's just warm in the sun. Trying to decide where to go for lunch. Should I go to Union Station? Or should I go to that street festival by the White House? Or somewhere? Where can I go to have some lunch? Don't know. But there's nothing going on at the White House today. So, I don't know. At the White House, on Capitol Hill. Well, I don't know. Think about going to Union Station, have some lunch. Either Raising Cane's, it'll be difficult with the bike though. Or I can go to Sbarro. There's a Sbarro there. Although that Sbarro is pretty busy. There's a Sbarro by the convention center. Maybe I'll just go there. Hopefully there won't be any kind of conventions or meetings. And it'll be quiet. I don't know, maybe. Anyway. Let's get off the hill. Let's get back to Dupont Circle. Let's go. Okay, I'm glad we're going downhill. Here's the Congressional Water Fountain. I want to check out the water fountain before we go. Right here. In the summertime, you know, this can get pretty handy. Congressional Water Fountain. Let's check it out. This is the Congressional Water Fountain. You can come down here and have a little drink from the fountain right here. Back in the day when they didn't have bottled water, they usually come down here to have a drink here at the Congressional Water Fountain. See? Although I'm not sure how clean it would be, since it's like DC tap water. Yeah, well, it's a quiet day. Not really that hot. But on hot days, this place can get pretty crowded. The Congressional Fountain, everybody. This is the Navy Memorial here at Penn Quarter. Navy Memorial, everybody. Let's see. This is the FBI building right here on the left. It's a prime example of Washington DC brutalist architecture. Yeah, there's a lot of brutalist buildings here in Washington DC, and the FBI building is quite probably the most brutalist building of all. It's also been called one of the ugliest buildings in America, because brutalist style is, you know, let's face it, it's kind of ugly. This is the old Harrington Hotel. For a long time, the Harrington Hotel was known as the best bargain hotel in Washington, D.C. because it was right here in the middle of downtown, where all the action is, and it wasn't too expensive. So a lot of people stayed here at the Harrington Hotel. But it closed during the pandemic, and then after the pandemic it kind of opened up again for a little bit, and then it closed for good after that. Yeah. So say goodbye to the old Harrington Hotel. Passing by the Marriott Hotel. Marriott Hotel over here is right across the street from the Willard Hotel. Which is that hotel right there. That's the Willard Hotel. That gives me an idea to go eat here at Corner Bakery. Because the Corner Bakery is just right over here. Now if I can just find a place to lock my bike and then eat at the Corner Bakery. Because I don't just need to eat here, I need to eat at a place where I can see my bike. Somewhere over here. Maybe I can lock it over here. Alright, I'm back at Corner Bakery. Having my chicken carbonara. Right here. So let's have some chicken carbonara. This is chicken carbonara. Bon appetit. Let's go back to the White House. But first, let's look at some souvenirs here next to the White House. Let's see what we got. Well, I guess that's it. Leaving the White House here on 16th Street in what used to be Black Lives Matter Plaza, but not anymore. Anyway, I'm going back to where I came from, and I guess I shall see you when I see you next time. Look at this house on Massachusetts Avenue. It was for sale, but it's sold. Was it sold to be a house? It's a nice house, like a 3-story house with a nice circular sun area right here on the side here, and it's got a basement. Wonder how much it's sold for. I wonder if it's sold to a company to turn into an office, or to somebody to turn into a house where they can live. This place is not exactly a residential area. Well, these are condos. But these on the left, these are embassies. The Colombian embassy back there. And this is the very beginning of Embassy Row. Embassy Row continues all the way down there, about 2-3 miles. All the way down there. You got the Irish embassy down there, the British embassy, the Japanese embassy, the former Iranian embassy. But here on this part of Massachusetts Avenue, it's mainly these embassies right here, and some condos here on the right. I wonder how much these condos are. Oh well, maybe one day. I'm going down to Dupont Circle to have lunch. Some Chinese food at this place that I haven't had lunch in quite a while. It's been, I don't know, maybe it's been about a year now since I've had lunch down there at this Chinese food place. I don't even remember the name of the place. I just know where it is. Down there down there by Dupont Circle, right next to the bookstore. Can't even remember the name of the bookstore. Anyway, that's where I'm going. Let's go there now on the way to Dupont Circle. Alright, welcome to Dupont Circle, everybody. I'm just passing through the circle to get to the other side where the Chinese restaurant is. Looks like there's some kind of protest going on up here. Not sure. Gotten so numb to these protests, I didn't even know and I didn't even care what they're protesting. Anyway, see the protesting over here. Here's Dupont Circle over here. It's like the fountain isn't on today. Sometimes it's on. Sometimes we catch it when it's on, but not today. At that restaurant. I think we need to go this way. All right. Yeah. Sometimes the fountain is on, but most of the time it's off. Yeah, I still don't know what they're protesting over there. Protesting something. Yeah. All right. That's the continuation of. No, that's the continuation of Massachusetts Avenue down there, and this is the continuation of. Something. Anyway, we're going that way. That's where the restaurant is. So let's go that way. Wait a minute. What the hell is that? Ah, these DC drivers are really bad. Okay. Oh no, this is the continuation of Massachusetts. I thought it was that. Massachusetts goes right down there. This is what you would call Embassy Row. A lot of embassies are situated right down there. Anyway, but we're not going down there. We're going this way. Oh, here's the bus. This bus is going to New York. I ride this bus sometimes. See that bus? That's the best bus. This is the best bus stop. See? This is where you ride the bus to go to New York. It's pretty cheap. It's like 30 bucks. 30 bucks one way. It's not too bad. You don't mind taking the bus. Takes about 5 hours with minimal traffic. But if you get caught in a lot of traffic, it might take a little more than 5 hours. But anyway, this bus goes right into where's this bus go? I forgot. Oh, there's a stop there in downtown where it stops. I think 35th and 8th. So that's where it goes. If you want to go to New York, you take that bus. It's the best bus. Right into the heart of downtown Manhattan. Or you could take the Acela train from Union Station. That costs about 160 bucks both ways. Take the bus for 30 bucks or take the train for 160 bucks. There's a lot of pros and cons to it. The train only takes about 3 hours. The bus takes about 5 hours depending on traffic. It could take you 6.5 hours to get to New York. Yeah, well, you know, one of these days maybe I can just on a whim, just hop on the bus or to hop on the train to go to New York for the day, watch a show, walk around Times Square, you know, one of these days. Maybe I'll just eat at Dupont Pizza. There's nobody in there. Maybe. That's my plan B. If there's too many people at New Dynasty, that's the name of the place I'm going to. New Dynasty, down here. I'm going here to Dupont Pizza. There's New Dynasty right there. See these outdoor eating places, these started during the pandemic. They haven't brought it down. They haven't put it down yet. Okay, let's go here to New Dynasty. Here we are. New Dynasty. Having my fried rice. I had a hankering for fried rice. I'm having Here's another then and now comparison shot. See, that's the Museum of American Art, and this used to be the Hoy's Hotel right over here. But of course, the Hoy's Hotel was demolished and this building was put in its place. See that?